All praise to the Most High. Hey, good morning. We back with another one. Mid-morning medicine. All right, we want to give honors to our bishops, our deacons. Salute to our captains, man, mighty officers, everybody that's laboring, doing the work, okay? All praise to the Most High. It's always a pleasure and an honor to have the opportunity to teach the body of Israel, to teach the nation of Israel. So, hey, this topic, the consequences of not listening, it's a topic, that you can come at it with any angle, whether the consequences of not listening in your marriage, at your job, in the congregation, it's a broad topic, it's vast. You can, it's like marriage. You can never do enough classes on that. So all praise to the Most High on that, y'all. So, hey, all right. As y'all can see, IUIC Louisville in the building. This morning. Man, that class that Deacon Aithan did yesterday was fire. That's a rewatch. That is a rewatch. Look, that's a triple watch. That's a watch that you got to go home, 10 minutes, pause, make sure your notes is lined up, make sure it's lined up in the Bible, then press play. Then pause it again, That 6 hours, man, might take you 20 hours to digest it, So
that's right.
You got people trying to pay $150,000 just to get information like that. So all praise to the Most High. So let's get into it. Go to I got my reader here, Officer Philemon. Give me Romans 15:4.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 15, verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime.
So it says, for whatsoever things was written aforetime, history, read.
Were written for our learning.
So meaning the information that's in this Bible is for our learning on how to conduct ourselves. So I like to always start out with that, Paul was referring to that. So not listening or taking heed can cause a lot of confusion. It can cause a lot of confusion, destruction within the body, within your households, all right? So miscommunication, that's one thing. Because if you're not actively listening to what's being brought out or what's being told, miscommunication can happen. Meaning failing to actively listen can result in misinterpreting the understanding of Scripture, leading to confusion, All right, but these are some points that we're going to touch on, all right? But we're going to get some history, though. Go to 1 Chronicles. 1 Chronicles chapter 21. We're going to get some history. You got it? Oh.
Yep. 1 Chronicles chapter 21 and verse.
You can start at verse 1.
Verse 1. And Satan stood up against Israel and provoked David to number Israel.
So you got Satan. He said, he provoked King David to number the children of Israel. Read.
And David said to Joab and to the rulers of the people, go, number Israel from Beersheba even to Dan.
Go ahead.
And bring the number of them to me, that I may know it. And Joab answered, the Lord make his people 100 times so many more as they be.
So he's saying, look, it's a lot of Israel. You remember the scriptures say we is as the sand of the sea. We can't be numbered. Read.
But my Lord, the king, are they not all my Lord's servants?
He said, look, everybody your servant, you're the king. Why you want to number them? Read.
Why then doth my Lord require this thing? Why will he be a cause of trespass to Israel?
Why do you want to number? He's questioning King David. Why do you want to number the children of Israel? Ain't all the children of Israel thy servants? Why you want to do this thing that's going to cause you to trespass against Israel? Why? He's questioning them. Read.
Verse 4. Nevertheless, the king's word prevailed against Joab. Wherefore Joab departed and went throughout all Israel and came to Jerusalem.
Read.
And Joab gave the sum of the number of the people unto David, And all they of Israel were 1,000,000 and 100,000 men that drew sword.
Read.
And Judah was 400, 60,010 men that drew sword.
That's a lot of men. That's a lot of men. Read.
But Levi and Benjamin counted he not among them.
Read.
For the king's word was abominable to Joab. And
Read.
God was displeased with this thing. Therefore he smote Israel.
What happened?
He smote Israel.
He killed Israel. Read.
And David said unto God, I have sinned greatly.
Hold on, because he asked him. Joab asked him. He said, look, you going to do this thing to trespass against Israel? Now he said he smote Israel. And then the realization came, oh, I have sinned greatly. Read.
And David said unto God, I have sinned greatly because I have done this thing. But now I beseech thee, do away the iniquity of thy servant, for I have done very foolishly.
Read.
And the Lord spake unto Gad, David's seer, saying,
A seer is a prophet. Read.
Go and tell David, saying, Thus saith the Lord, I offer thee 3 things. Choose thee one of them, that I may do it unto thee. So
look, hold on. You sinned. You trespassed against Israel. And the Lord said, look, I give you 3 choices. What you want to do? Read.
So Gad came to David and said unto him, Thus saith the Lord, choose thee.
Read.
Either 3 years famine.
He said, hold on, so I'm going to choose thee. 1, 3 years famine. Remember, this all stemming from him not listening or taking heed to the counsel that was presented before him. Read. So 3 years of famine. Read.
Or 3 months to be destroyed before thy foes.
He said, or 3 months you going out the war, you going to lose the battles. Read.
Or 3 months to be destroyed before thy foes, while that the sword of thy enemies overtaketh thee.
Read.
Or else 3 days the sword of the Lord, even the pestilence.
So he had 3 years of famine, 3 months of you losing your battles, your enemies overcoming you, and then 3 days of the sword of the Lord. Read.
Even the pestilence in the land, and the angel of the Lord destroying throughout all the coast of Israel.
Because he said 3 days the Lord, the angel going to come out and just destroy all the coast of Israel. Read.
Now therefore advise thyself what word I shall bring again to him that sent me.
So he's saying, look, you got to pick one. You have to pick one. So let me know what you picking, because I need to go tell the Lord what you picking. Read.
And David said unto Gad, I am in a great strait. Let me fall now in
He like, look, I'm stressed out, man. He pulling the hair. You know, you walk around, you like, oh my God, what I'm supposed to do? Read.
Let me fall now into the hand of the Lord.
So he said, look, just put it on me. He taking accountability. He like, just let me fall into the hands of the Lord. Read.
For very great are his mercies.
Read.
But let me not fall into the hand of man.
He said, don't let me fall in the hand of man. I want to fall in the hands of you, because your mercies are great. Read.
So the Lord sends pestilence upon Israel.
So the Lord, because he ain't choose. So the Lord said, I'm going to choose for you. The Lord sent pestilence upon Israel. Read.
And there fell of Israel 70,000 men.
70,000 men fell because he chose to number, to count, to do a census over Israel. Because sometimes we think when information is presented to us or a direction or something, we deem it as it's light or it's small. But everything has a bigger picture to it. I had to learn that. Everything, we look at it as small, but no, everything has a bigger picture to it. It plays a role. It plays a role. Read.
Verse 15. And God sent an angel unto Jerusalem to destroy it.
No, he sent so 70,000 men was killed. Then he sent an angel to Jerusalem to do what?
Destroy it.
To destroy it. You like all this destruction is going on because he numbered the children? Come on.
And as he was destroying, the Lord beheld, and he repented him of the evil, and said to the angel that destroyed.
What did he say to the angel that was destroying in Jerusalem?
It is enough.
Hold on, what did God say?
It is enough.
He was doing all that killing. God said, it is enough. So much killing was going on, so much blood in the land. Read.
Stay now thine hand.
He said, stop. Stop with the swinging. No more. It is enough. Read.
And the angel of the Lord stood by the threshing floor of Ornan the Jebusite.
Read.
And David lifted up his eyes and saw the angel of the Lord stand between the earth and heaven.
Imagine you look up, you see the angel of the Lord that's standing there with a big sword. You know blood was dripping off that thing. Come on.
Having a drawn sword in his hand.
Having a what?
A drawn sword in his hand.
Come on.
Stretched out over Jerusalem.
Man slinging. Killing all because David didn't listen. Joel told him not to do it. But he like, yeah, you the king. All right, I'm going to do it. Read.
Then David and the elders of Israel, who were clothed in sackcloth, fell upon their faces.
Read.
And David said unto God, is it not I that commanded the people to be numbered? Even I it is that have sinned and done evil indeed.
He said, look, it was me. It was me that had the children of Israel numbered. It was I that sinned. Read.
But as for these sheep, what have they done?
Like he said, for the children of Israel that's dying, these 70,000 men, all the Israelites in Jerusalem that was getting killed, what have they done? Read.
Let thine hand, I pray thee, O Lord my God, be on me and on my father's house.
Read.
But not on thy people, that they should be plagued.
So he asked the Lord, look, don't be on the, look, don't judge the people. Don't punish the people for my mistake. But all this caused because he didn't listen. Because you not taking heed to things it affects everybody around you.
Right.
But us having a small mind or not seeing the bigger picture fall victim to this. Well, I wouldn't even say falling victim. You choosing not to listen. And you being selfish and not thinking about your countrymen. You're not thinking about the people around you.
Bring it out.
All right. Now another point I had, it was poor decision making. That's missing important details, so you're moving with incomplete information.
Bring it out.
Also, assumptions, conflict escalation. I'm reading all the points off. Conflict escalation. When people fail to be heard, it can escalate disagreements and lead to conflict. And it says a loss of team cohesion and trust. So there was the points. I should have listed it earlier, but it is what it is. All right. So look, we're going to go to 2 Chronicles. We're going to get some more history. We're going to get some more history. 2 Chronicles, right? 2 Chronicles 25, start at 1 real quick.
This is the book of 2 Chronicles, chapter 25, verse 1. Amaziah was 25 years old.
So he was 25. Go ahead.
When he began to reign, and he reigned 29 years in Jerusalem. And his mother's name was Jehoaddan of Jerusalem.
Read.
And he did that which was right in the sight of the Lord, but not with a perfect heart.
So he said he did that was right in the sight of the Lord, but not with a perfect heart. Read.
Now it came to pass, when the kingdom was established to him, that he slew his servants that had killed the king his father.
Read.
But he slew not their children, but did as it was written in the law in the book of Moses, where the Lord commanded, saying, the father shall not die for the children, neither shall the children die for the fathers, but every man shall die for his own sin.
Read.
Moreover, Amaziah gathered Judah together and made them captains over thousands.
So the king Amaziah, he gathered Judah together, and he giving them rank, he establishing order. Read.
And captains over hundreds, according to the houses of their fathers, throughout all Judah and Benjamin. And he numbered them from 20 years old and above.
Because that's the age of a man, 20 years and upward. The age of a man that can go to war. Read.
And found them 300,000 choice men, able to go forth to war.
Man, that's 300,000 choice men that's able to go to war. Read.
Able to go forth to war, that could handle spear and shield.
And they can handle spear and shield. They know how to move the weapon. The shield, they know how to defend with the shield and swing with the sword. They was able men. Read.
He hired also 100,000 mighty men of valor.
MOV. What? He hired also what?
100,000 mighty men of valor out of Israel for 100 talents of silver.
Read.
But there came a man of God to him, saying, O king, let not the army of Israel go with thee.
Here comes some counsel, some information.
For the Lord is not with Israel.
Hold on. He said, look, don't let the army of Israel go with you, because the Lord is not with Israel right now. Read.
To wit, with all the children of Ephraim.
Read.
But if thou wilt go, do it. Be strong for the battle. God shall make thee fall before the enemy.
Hold on. What?
God shall make thee fall before the enemy.
So somebody telling you, look, don't do it, because the Lord ain't with you. And if you do it and be strong, God gonna make you fall before the enemies. That goes to what? One of the points: poor decision making. Poor decision making. That's a result of not listening, not taking heed, not sitting down, considering what's being said. I'm telling you, I went through it. You be like, no, this is something simple, and you don't follow it, then you like, dang, you look at your life, you like, hold on. Why am I losing? Why I lost this job? Then in the back of your head, you like, dang, cause somebody ain't listen. Dang, all right. Dang, why my car breaking down? I didn't listen to the screeching that was going on. I turned the radio up.
Bruh.
You like, because it has trickle effects. We think it don't affect anything when we don't listen. It start affecting your children, your wife or your husband, everything around you. Start getting affected because you thinking the information that was told you to do was small and minute. It was of no importance. Read.
God shall make thee fall before the enemy.
God shall make thee. Look, go back. Hold on. Read verse 7 again. Watch this. Read verse 7.
Verse 7. But there came a man of God.
Hold on. There came a what?
A man of God.
Not just no any man. There came a man of God. We have men of the Lord in here, especially here in IUIC, that's keeping the commandments.
That's right.
This is where the men of the Lord is at, and they're set over us. You know, got experience and everything, but we sit and make light of it. We make light of it. And we got to repent and ask the Lord for forgiveness of that thing, man. Because every time we seek counsel of those men, and then we do it and we start to prosper, but then it's something that they tell us to do that we don't want to do, and then we not prospering. That's proof. That's showing you that these are men of the Lord. Because when you followed the counsel, you was prospering. But then when you did take heed to it, everything started going to shambles. That's showing you, look, God's showing you like, look, that was my prophet. But read that again. It said, but there what?
But there came a man of God.
That not just any man. There came a man of God. Verse 8.
Verse 8. But if thou wilt go,
This is a man of God telling him this. Read.
do it. Be strong for the battle. God shall make thee fall before the enemy. For God hath power to help and to cast down.
He got power to help and to cast down. Read.
And Amaziah said to the man of God, but what shall we do for the 100 talents which I have given?
Hold on. He ain't even asking about like, dang, like, okay, how can I get the Lord on my side? Like, he ain't asking none of that stuff. He asking about the money. What? So what I'm going to do with the money? What about my 100 shekels of silver? Read.
But what shall we do for the 100 talents which I have given to the army of Israel?
Right. Man, what we going to do with that? Read.
And the man of God answered, the Lord is able to give thee much more than this.
Right. I'm telling you, and hey, I'm going to say something, these brothers and sisters, like you know, say you pay, we have national stuff, right? Or you pay for the tabernacles, or you pay for this, and then, you know, something might happen. Something might happen. You know, you might get sick, or you might can't make it. The job said they was going to give you off, but then they changed their mind, and then you, can I get a refund? Bro, just count it as alms. Bring it out. The Lord going to give it back to you.
That's right.
Because it's all helping a greater cause.
That's right.
But go ahead.
Verse 10.
He told him, look, this is the man of God. This is the man of God telling him, look, don't worry about all that. God can give you much more. Don't worry about that. That is comforting words. That's comforting words. But when you're carnal and you have an agenda, I'm telling you, poor decision makings come from not listening. I'm telling you, when I was making poor decisions, I was asking why. I had to examine myself, and I'm like, you know what? It's not me. I'm not fully comprehending and listening. Or if I can't comprehend something, I'm not asking the question, hold on, what do you mean by that? So you can really get it down packed, so then you can be an effective leader or an effective communicator.
That's right.
So you have to listen. Sometimes you have to repeat it back. Repeat the question back to make sure what you heard is what you heard. It eliminates confusion. That's what it eliminates assuming. Right? Read on.
The Lord is able to give thee much more than this.
Right. That's comforting. That's comforting. You know, that's what we need to say to brothers. If, you know, when brothers losing their jobs or they going hard financially, like, look, the Lord, bro, he able to make you rich.
That's right.
And poor, man.
Sir.
Look, and go through the scriptures. Go ahead.
Then Amaziah separated them, to wit, the army that was come to him out of Ephraim, to go home again.
So he said, look, y'all go home, Ephraim. Go ahead.
Wherefore their anger was greatly kindled against Judah, and they returned home in great anger.
So they was pissed off. They was mad as hell. Conflict escalation. When people don't feel heard, it can escalate disagreements and lead to conflict or a loss of team cohesion and trust. Look up the word cohesion. Huh? You need help you out with that? Cohesion.
You want verse 1, definition 1?
Yeah, you're going to put up on the screen for the people.
Yes, sir.
All right, read it. Go ahead.
This is the Merriam-Webster dictionary definition for cohesion: the act or state of sticking together tightly.
You see that? Let him get it. He's about to get it on the screen for the people. Go down. It ain't had no definition 1. What is what he reading? Oh, you put cohesive. Yeah, just move the EV and put the O in. Right there. Read that. Go ahead, read it.
The act or state of sticking together tightly.
What else to say? Especially With that big blue word.
Unity.
What?
Unity.
So that's what's happening. Him not listening right here. Now you got Ephraim pissed off. They're like, dang, man, we got to go home. You keeping Judah with you? A consequence of not listening, escalating disagreements and lead to conflict, loss of team cohesion and trust. Now you're affecting the unity. That's why when you think, when information comes and you like, hold on, okay, if I speak or if I say this to these men or to this group of people, is it to help or to destroy? Is it to unite or to divide? And then if it's of the latter, don't say it.
Bring it out.
Don't put it out there. Read. That's crazy, man. Come on.
The book of 2 Chronicles, chapter 25, verse 11. And Amaziah strengthened himself and led forth his people and went to the valley of Salt and smote of the children of Seir 10,000.
Did what?
Smote the children of Seir 10,000.
So the children, children of Esau, Edom, come on.
And the other 10,000 left alive did the children of Judah carry away captive.
Read.
And brought them unto the top of the rock and cast them down from the top of the rock, that they all were broken into pieces.
So they was slaughtering out there. They went out there, they was strong. Judah was strong. Throwing the kids off the rocks, all that. Go ahead.
But the soldiers of the army which Amaziah sent back, that they should not go with him to battle, fell upon the cities of Judah.
What happened?
They fell upon the cities of Judah.
Read.
From Samaria even unto Bethron, and smote 3,000 of them, and took much spoil.
Read.
Now it came to pass, after that Amaziah was come from the slaughter of Edomites.
So he said after King Amaziah came from the slaughter of the Edomites, read,
that he brought the gods of the children of Seir and set them up to be his gods.
What?
That he
hold on.
The hell is
Hold on. This man did all this slaughtering, right? Then you got the cities of Judah getting attacked. But he said, look, I'm going to go here. I'm going to get some Edomite gods that could even defend the Edomites against you and your army. Not listening promotes poor decision making.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
Come on, read.
that he brought the gods of the children of Seir and set them up to be his gods.
What?
And set them up to be his gods.
He already had a God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
That's right.
The Lord God of Israel. The Lord God of the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
That's right.
But he's saying, look, I'm going to go get the gods of Esau. I'm going to set up Caesar Bow.
The hell is this?
The man of God told you what was going to happen. But go ahead.
And set them up to be his gods and bowed down himself before them.
What?
And bowed down himself before them.
Y'all hearing this? What? Read.
And burned incense unto them.
And look, and sacrifice and burning incense unto them. He taking what he learned from us, Israelite culture, and giving it to the idols, giving it to the heathen gods.
Who raised you?
Right, yeah. Who raised you? Yeah, go ahead.
Wherefore the anger of the Lord was kindled against Amaziah.
The anger of God was pissed off. Read.
And he sent unto him a prophet, which said unto him, why hast thou sought after the...
Hold on, what did he do? God was pissed off. And what did God do?
And he sent unto him a prophet.
God sent us the prophets.
Bring it out.
We got the prophets here. We got the bishops, the deacons, captains, all the brothers that's here keeping the commandments of God, the prophets of the Lord. You like, man, you talking, you get the counsel, or you talking to a brother, and then you saying this was going on in your life, and he like, I went through that 2 years ago, man. Hey, this what woo. Prophet right there. Telling you what you need to do. Hey, and if you don't do it, hey, boom. Or hey, I did this and it was bad. Okay, so how did you overcome it? Hey, when I did this, it was successful.
Bring it out.
But you know us, we want to see the bad. Man, I got to go through my own mistakes. Man, all right.
Wow.
Because some people don't come out of mistakes. Right? Or
That's
sometimes
right.
a mistake can take a lot of your time away that we don't have. You can make a mistake that'll set you 2-3 years back. And it's taking you 5 years to get back to where you was at. Come on.
And he said unto him, a prophet, which said unto him, why hast thou sought after the gods of the people?
Why? Like, why? Read.
Which could not deliver thine own people out of thine hand.
That's right. They couldn't even deliver. Look, they couldn't even go against y'all. They couldn't even stop y'all. They couldn't even stop you and your army. But you going to take them back and set them up and bow down and burn incense? Come on, bro. That's stupid. Read.
And it came to pass, as he talked with him, that the king said unto him, art thou made of the king's counsel?
Why are the questions that he's asking is like he has no clue? Come on.
Forbear. Why shouldest thou be smitten? Then the prophet forbare and said, I know that God hath determined to destroy thee, because thou hast done this, and hast not hearkened unto my counsel.
Has not what?
Not hearkened unto my counsel.
All right. Not listening, not hearkening to sound counsel. Not hearkening. Hey, play that first Troy clip before we go back to this. Play it. Hey, hold on, stop before you go. Look, we don't follow no Greek mythology, none of this stuff. You know, Troy is a good movie, war movie. You know, so we showing this clip going into they didn't listen to the prince. They didn't listen to the prince because he started the whole war. So his opinion or his word lost validation and value. But I play it. So stop. Let me explain because it's just a small clip. All right, so this is the movie Troy. As you can see, they was going against the Greeks. They was fighting the Greeks, and these was the Trojans. So they thought they won, you know, because the Greeks was losing. They couldn't get past their archers because they had the high walls. So this is a horse, and they's like, oh, they left it as a gift, but the Greeks are hiding inside of that thing, hoping to get so they can bring it in so they can get within their walls. But go ahead, play it.
What is this? An offering to Poseidon. The Greeks are praying for a safe return home.
I hope the sea god spits in their offering. Lets them all drown at the bottom of the sea.
This is a gift. We should take it to the temple of Poseidon.
I think we should burn it.
Stop it. So the prince right there, you know, he got his brother killed, all that stuff. He said, man, we should burn it. We should burn it. They leaving this, we should burn it. But you got the king right there, the older men and stuff. They like, man, we not listening to you, bro. You started this whole thing from the first place. So the cohesiveness, the unity was already broke up amongst them. Play it.
It's a gift to the gods.
Father, burn it.
They ain't burn it. Look. They brought it in through their walls. Everybody celebrating. We defeated the Greeks. They retreated. Look at this. Boom. That's how they got inside the walls. But the prince was right. He was like, burn it. But the validation was lost. The unity was gone amongst them because the prince sitting here started this whole war. But yeah, you can, hold on. Is that it? Hold on, how much more I got on it? I just want to see him opening the door. Press play. I want to see it to the point where you open the door. Look at all of them. They all got in together. Look. Everybody comfortable. Where is all the watchmen at? They comfortable. They like, oh, we defeated. They scared them away. They comfortable. It supposed to been archers up there. Look, they bringing a whole army up in there. They don't hear all these people marching, running. They sleeping comfy. Everybody was getting drunk, partying. Look, boom. Whole army inside their city, man. You can cut it from there. Whole army inside their city. I'm telling you, we reading in the scriptures how not taking heed, not listening is affecting everybody around you in a major scale, has a trickle effect. And look what happened on that clip. Now they hold, if you watch the movie, the king woke up out the bed, he's sitting high up, he looking at his city, he started crying. Because everybody was getting killed, women, children, everything. They came to destroy Troy. All right? Go back to Chronicles where you at so we can finish it off.
The book of 2 Chronicles, chapter 25, verse 17. Then Amaziah, king of Judah, took advice and sent to Joash, the son of Jehoahaz, the son of Jehu, king of Israel, saying, come, let us see one another in the face.
Read.
And Joash, king of Israel, sent to Amaziah, king of Judah, saying, the thistle that was in Lebanon sent to the cedar that was in Lebanon, saying, give thy daughter to my son.
Jump to verse 19.
Verse 19. Thou sayest, lo, thou hast smitten the Edomites, and thine heart lifted thee up to boast. Abide now at home.
He said, stay at home. Go ahead, because now you boasting, you prideful now, because you smitten the Edomites. Read on.
Why shouldest thou meddle in thine hurt, that thou shouldest fall, even thou and Judah with thee? But
wait. It said, why shouldest thou meddle to thine hurt, that thou shouldest fall, even thou, Judah, with thee? Read.
But Amaziah would not hear, for it came of God, that he might deliver them into the hand of their enemies.
Amaziah, he would not hear. Stubborn, hard-headed. Read.
Because they sought after the gods of Edom.
They did what?
Sought after the gods of Edom.
Read.
So Joash, the king of Israel, went up, and they saw one another in the face, both he and Amaziah, king of Judah, at Bethshemesh, which belongeth to Judah.
Read.
And Judah was put to the worst before Israel, and they fled every man to his tent.
You know how embarrassing that is? Everybody you running. You running. Read.
And Judah was put to the worst before Israel, and they fled every man to his tent. And Joash, the king of Israel, took Amaziah, king of Judah, the son of Joash, the son of Jehoahaz, and of Bethshemesh, and brought them to Jerusalem, and brake down the wall of Jerusalem from the gate of Ephraim to the corner gate, 400 cubits.
Right. Now jump to verse 26 for time's sake.
Verse 26. Now the rest of the acts of Amaziah, first and last, behold, are they not written in the book of the kings of Judah and Israel?
Read.
Now after the time that Amaziah did turn away from following the Lord, that made a conspiracy against him in Jerusalem.
They did what?
they made a conspiracy against him in Jerusalem.
I mean, the trust was lost. They saying this man don't follow counsel. This man don't follow God. He's not hearkening to nothing. He's not listening. So now the cohesion, the cohesiveness of the team is destroyed. It's broken. Read.
And he fled to Lachish, but they sent to Lachish after him and slew him there.
So they followed this man. He tried to run, and they followed him. Read.
And they brought him upon horses and buried him with his fathers in the city of Judah.
You see that? So look, they came up against him. It's like, nah, this dude is causing bringing wrath upon us, man. We gotta do something. So they was in Israel, and the conspiracy came up to go kill him. This is what happened. Now we ain't saying, brothers is killing brothers. What we were saying is there's repercussions for your actions, especially when you're in a position to lead the people. Or when people seek you out for life-changing advice, to deal with their lives. Like, okay, how do I deal with my wife? Or how do I deal with my husband? Hey, this job is offering me this. How should I do about this? Oh, I want to do this in this truth. I want to help do this. I got ideas. They'll come to you and expecting you're a man of God to give them the proper counsel within the scriptures. Showing them how to navigate, showing, okay, this is what the Lord said. Or this is the counsel I'm giving because in the past it worked for X amount, YZ, however y'all said. All right, it worked for a lot of people. All right. Go to Psalms. Right. Did I have another clip? I got two more. Hold on. Let me make sure I ain't rushing. Do it. Okay, no. Go ahead. Psalms 133. We all know this one.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 133, verse 1. Behold, how good and how pleasing is it for brethren to dwell together in unity.
It says pleasant. Read it again.
Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity.
Right. Give me the definition of pleasant. We know, I just like defining things at times. Because be certain words in it.
This is the definition of pleasant. Having qualities that tend to give pleasure. Agreeable.
A what?
Agreeable.
So when you dwelling together in unity, it's talking about we all agreeing on the same things.
That's
Verse,
right.
2.
2. Having or characterized by pleasing manners, behavior, or appearance.
So we all so when brothers come around, we all, coming around and stuff, and a brother have a crazy hairstyle or man have on skinny pants with shiny gold shoes with spikes on it and we getting on them, it's because, look, we all got to be agreeable. I said agreeable. Agreeable. It says having or characterized by manners, behavior, or appearance. We all trying to speak the same thing and somewhat look the same way.
Right.
So that's how you dwell together in unity. That's how it's good. And it's pleasant when you agreeing on things.
That's
you know how
right.
brothers wearing, got all mohawk, mohawk in the back, dread on the side, blind patch.
The hell is this?
Like, boy, you out here looking crazy.
The hell
Brothers
is
getting
this?
mad. Then you ain't chopping it. You ain't listening. And that's something small. They ain't take you serious as a revolutionary. Like this man playing games. It said how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell what?
Together in unity.
To dwell together in unity. Get 1 Corinthians 1:10. I always pull this one. to dwell together in unity. We speaking the same thing. We all, if we don't like something, we all looking like, yeah, I'm with you on that. That ain't beneficial for the nation. That ain't beneficial for growth. Come on.
1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 10. Now I beseech you, brethren, by the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, that ye all speak the same thing.
How are you going to speak the same thing when you don't know how to listen? That's where miscommunication coming in, failing to actively listen. And you giving a wrong understanding, a wrong breakdown, or the wrong counsel and advice. Once you give the wrong counsel to multiple people, it's going to spread. You going to get mad. They murmuring about me. Brother, you giving wrong counsel. Sister, you're giving wrong counsel. Bring it out. And you mad why everybody going to this brother or this sister and not you. Because your counsel game is trash. You got to sit back, learn, listen. Read the Bible. Ask the Lord. Lord, give me the wisdom so I can help judge these people, so I can deal with Israel. All right?
That's right.
Trash. I seen that today. Read it again.
Now I beseech you, brethren, by the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, that ye all speak the same thing.
We all got to be speaking the same thing. Go ahead.
And that there be no divisions among you.
Right, divisions, confusion. That's why when information goes out, you're like, hey, I need everybody understand. All right, do you understand? Don't just put understood or say you understand. Do you really truly understand what's being said? Because you have to listen. You have to listen for application. When you listen to things, okay, how it should be going in your mind and you processing it, okay, how I'm going to apply this to my life and how I'm going to ensure that the men around me or the sisters around me is going to apply it to their lives. Bring it out. All right. Go ahead.
But that ye be perfectly.
Hold on, what?
That ye be perfectly joined together in the same mind and in the same judgment.
We got to have the same mind. And how do you start to get the same mind? By being around each other all the time.
That's right.
By talking to each other all the time. By reading the 4 chapters. You can read more than that. That's just the minimum. But you can read more. You can read 20. You got time, go through the 20. Bring it out. Don't speed read. Got my 8 chapters out the way. Oh, get you. Look, I don't have it with me. I have a notebook. I remember when Captain Yadai was down, he was asking about it. When you're reading your 4 chapters, get a notebook, or a blank piece of paper, write the chapter, and then you might have a question on a verse. Write the question down for that verse, and then just keep reading. Then you read about 10 chapters, you're like, oh, dang, I got like 15 questions. Bring it out. Or you'll read 2-3 chapters over, then it's going to answer that question in the first chapter that you read.
Yes,
so,
sir.
It's something that you can do. All right? But read that one more time. I won't lose my train of thought.
Now I beseech you, brethren, by the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, that ye all speak the same thing, and that there be no divisions among you.
Read.
But that ye be perfectly joined together in the same mind and in the same judgment.
In the same mind and the same judgment. That's how we dwell together in unity. That's how it become pleasant.
That's
the Lord
right.
look good on that thing. When we speak in the same thing, and we all have the same mind in judgment. Right? All right. Go to Psalms. Psalms 119, 74.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 74.
So when we come around each other, we can't have a mind of assuming things or assumptions. Hey, look up the definition of that. Because some people don't want to come around because they assume things about people. That's a lack of charity. Yes, ASS. Okay.
This is the definition of assumption. A
No,
taking,
hold on. The definition 3, that's what I want.
number 3, and assuming that something is true.
That you doing what?
And assuming that something is true.
You assuming that something is true about a person. That's why you ain't coming around. You assuming that you come around, dang, they gonna rebuke me. They gonna do this. They gonna do that. And then you come around and they ain't even looked at you. We are just going over the scriptures, having a good time. Or you come to the, look, you know how I seen people where they just, oh my God, you know, they think this person is thinking evil of them. He looked at me wrong. She looked at me wrong. Then they come in the body, hey, shalom. Man, it was happy to see you. Hey, how was your week? Man, I know it was tough. My week was tough too, man. But hey, we gotta endure, man. Hey, you seen what's going on in the world? What's going on? Hey, man, boom, 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 boom. Hey, man, what's going on with this? You know, this how you deal with this. Hey, in the Bible, look, hey, the King David went through that. Hey, Father Abraham went through that. Hey, let's read that. Hey, brothers got precept. You just in there, you like, dang. Then you looking dumbfounded on your face because you like, bruh, I had the devil on me, but you ain't gonna say it though. You ain't gonna say it. All right. Psalms 119 and read this.
119 and 74. They that fear thee will be glad when they see me.
Those that fear the Lord will be glad when they see their brothers and sisters in this truth, keeping the commandments. Read.
Because I have hoped in thy word.
You see that? Because you trusted those that around you that you see that's trusting in God's words, that's keeping the commandments, following the counsel, taking heed to what the scriptures is saying. We happy to be around those people.
That's right.
You in the same mind and the same judgment. We know if we break our commandments, it's death. We know that. We know this world is wicked. Everything is against us out there. So when we come into the body, we understand that we all we got.
That's right.
So why not be happy? This is a place where you can come and we understand. We ain't, you be hearing people all the time, they calling the 1-800 number, they come up, man, you know, I want to come, but man, y'all just perfect, man. What? We far from that. What? It's that purple though. You know, when the brothers creased up, ironed up, groomed up nice, they think we perfect. Meanwhile, man, we working a 9 to 5 just like you. We fighting for raises just like you. You know, our car got a check engine light on just like yours. I'm telling you. They thinking look, we striving for perfection. We trying to get it right.
That's right.
And we praying to the Lord that he strengthen our spirit to keep enduring. All right? That's it on that?
That's it on that.
Okay. Give me Hebrews 13. We got 30 minutes.
First you want, officer?
Read verses 16 to 18.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 13, verse 16. But to do good and to communicate, forget not.
To keep the laws and to communicate, forget not. You have to have effective communication in learning how to keep the laws. Because when you ask things, you remember what was that in what was that when Philip came? Where's that at? Oh, come on, help me out. Hold on. I'll think of it, but read on. I'll think of it.
Okay, verse 16. But to do good and to communicate, forget not.
It said to do good and to communicate, forget not. You have to ask. When you're reading the law, the Torah, you got to be asking questions. You know, you got to be, when you reading that law, you're like, hold on, what is that and how do it apply today? And he like, oh, I ain't know that. But read on.
But to do good and to communicate, forget not.
Read.
For with such sacrifices, God is well pleased.
Read.
Obey them that have rule over you.
We have to obey those men that the Lord set up over us. Read.
And submit yourselves, for they watch for your souls.
They are watching for our souls. They are watching for our souls. Yeah. All praise. See, Officer Tahan is in it. Shout out Officer Tahan, you know, IUIC Louisville. All right. That's what I wanted. Acts 8:29. Acts 8:29. Yeah, I had a little brain freeze right there.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 8, verse 29. Then the Spirit said unto Philip, go near and join thyself to this chariot. And Philip ran thither to him and heard him read the prophet Isaiah and said, understandest thou what thou readest?
Read.
And he said, how can I, except some man should guide me?
Right. So how is the man going to guide you? With communication, with being an example. That's how you learn that thing. That's it on that.
And he desired Philip, and he desired Philip that he would come up and sit with him.
Right, because when you sitting up, we chopping it up in the scriptures.
That's right.
What that mean?
That's right.
That's why communication, you have to have effective communication, especially when you want to learn. When you want to learn. When you don't want to learn, you're not gonna work on your communication. You're not gonna work on articulating yourself. You're not gonna work on these things, man. You're not. Because you're gonna be like Amaziah. I got it. All right, go back.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 13, verse 17. Obey them that have the rule over you, and submit yourselves, for they watch for your souls.
Read.
As they that must give account.
They must give account. Read.
That they may do it with joy and not with grief.
So it said that they may do it with joy. That they may do it with joy. How they gonna do it with joy? They're like, this man, he take counsel, he listens, he follows orders. His house is in order. Hey, the wife is in order. Look at the kids. They ain't all unruly. You're like, man, this man putting in the work. This man traveling, spreading the gospel, jeoparding his life. You like, man, you bringing joy when this brother name up. You like, yes. But it said that they may do it with joy. Well, go ahead.
And not with grief.
You like, oh my God, every time this man name come up, it's over. Wow, I'm trying to be merciful with this brother, long suffering, but you like, man, this man ain't listening. This man self-willed, not listening. He going this way, going that way, ain't going everywhere but straight.
Bruh.
That's grieving because we all trying to get up out of here, man. You have to see the bigger picture. You have to see it. You have to see the bigger picture to understand these things. And it comes with communication, sitting back, watching, observing, learning, knowing who's around you. Read.
For that is unprofitable for you.
That's what?
For that is unprofitable for you.
That is unprofitable unto you. That's very unprofitable because now, no, man, I want to go here. No, all right. No, Dang, hey, can I do this? Nope. Nah, just hold on that. Grow, continue to grow in the spirit. We'll get back with you. You can't blame them. God reward good works. Good works. All right, that was the end of 18?
Yes.
No.
That's end of 17.
Okay, go ahead.
Verse 18. Pray for us, for we trust we have a good conscience, in all things willing to live honestly.
Right. Look, so having a good conscience, so when you doing these things and like being self-willed or not listening, not taking heed to good counsel, not taking heed to counsel, your trust start to goes into question, right? And it takes longer to accomplish things because you're stepping in a lot of potholes when you can minimize those potholes by seeking counsel. By seeking counsel. Get Proverbs 12 and 20.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 12, verse 20. Deceit is in the heart of them that imagine evil.
You see that? It says deceit is in the heart of them that do what?
Imagine evil.
Because we acting like we righteous on the outs, but in our minds, all evil crap going on. You sitting there, you like, why this brother and sister just sitting there? Being weird.
Bring it out.
Hey, sitting here, oh, I'm over righteous. Oh, yeah. But all manner of evil is all in your mind. Like, I don't like that, brother. Look at him. I don't like how you bring out the scriptures. Why you always got a precept for everything, man? Dang.
The hell is this?
The scriptures say covet the best gifts.
That's right.
Read.
Deceit is in the heart of them that imagine evil.
Read.
But to the counsel of the peace is joy.
Read. A person that's following counsel, that understand the counsel that they giving. It's sound counsel is peace and joy. Read.
There shall no evil happen to the just.
Hold on. No evil ain't going to happen to the just. The person that's listening. The person that's making sure, double checking, triple checking, making sure the decisions that he's the decisions that he's making is correct or best for the body, or best for the men that's over you. They see fit like, yeah, that's a good idea, bro. That's a good. You know what? We gonna implement that over here. Read.
There shall no evil happen to the just.
That's verse 21.
Verse 21.
I'm not looking at. Jump up to verse 19.
Verse 19. The lip of truth shall be established forever.
You see that? The truth gonna be established forever. Read.
But a lying tongue is but for a moment.
You see that? The evil is gonna come out. We just gotta sit back and wait and watch. Leadership always say that. Time will tell.
That's right.
Because you have some demons, hey, they know how to hide. They know how to hide 10, 12, 13 years. They come out, you like, I knew it was something off. Time will tell. The truth going to endure forever. The truth is going to always outlast the lie.
That's right.
Always. All right. Where was that?
Was it verse 20?
Read verse 20 again.
Verse 20. Deceit is in the heart of them that imagine evil.
So that's why when it's time to give your opinion or your thoughts on a situation or judgment, it's always vain and out the spirit. Because your mind is always meditating on evil or thinking about things not. No, where is that at? That just popped in my mind. I think it's Proverbs 21 and 5. I think that's it.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 21, verse 5. The thoughts of the diligent tend only to plenteousness.
Hold on. The thoughts of a diligent person tend to growth. They're about growing things, expanding things.
That's
it said, but
right.
read that again.
The thoughts of the diligent.
Hold on, the thoughts. But we read it. We read back in chapter 12. It said the person in their heart, all they doing is imagining evil. Read that again, verse 12 and 20, whole 21.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 12, verse 20. Deceit is in the heart of them that imagine evil.
A person that's always imagining evil is deceitful. Now go read Proverbs 21.
Proverbs chapter 21, verses 5. The thoughts of the diligent tend only to plenteousness.
They about growth. When they speak and have that thought, it's about expansion and about growth. A person
That's
have
right.
an idea, you like, and then he come with that, you like, hold on, okay, he trying to build on top of the idea, not shut it down.
Right.
Now, if it's a badass idea, it's just bad. You know? But that's what, and even when it comes to judgment, the judgment that you receiving is beneficial for your body, for your growth. So you can reflect and examine yourself. All right. Go to Sirach 3:24.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 3, verse 24. For many are deceived by their own vain opinion.
Why you being deceived? Because all you do is imagine evil. All you do is have evil thoughts in your mind all the time. You like playing with it. I remember years ago. Oh, man. Nah, I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to leave it there. But people be imagining evil, man. They be imagining evil. They be imagining, like, how to hurt somebody. Like, you visualize, like, I can whoop this.
Crazy.
Yeah, they imagine the conflict and all that. They man, we could be outside. He going to swing on me. I'm going to weed to the left. I'm going to knock him out. Sitting there just imagine with a straight face. You wicked as hell.
The hell is this?
Go ahead.
For many are deceived by their own vain opinion, and an evil suspicion have overthrown their judgment.
That's why. That's why evil suspicion has overthrown your judgment. That's why when it's time for you to speak or you to give your input, it's vain and stupid. Or you like, bro, what? That ain't what we talking about. Stay in the spirit. Because wisdom cannot dwell in a malicious body, with a malicious soul. All right. And then, for you to allow that your opinion to reign, it goes to you not listening. You not sitting, paying attention and digesting what's coming out. Because you just, Officer Gabriel said all the time, some people, a lot of people, they just listen to respond, bro. They just wait until you done talking so I can talk.
The hell is this?
So they have the opinion sitting there just store waiting. It's just at the door waiting. Soon as you done, whoop, is out. You like, bro, what the hell? So it's like, that's why it's times where like, no, it ain't no talking. This information goes out. All right, everybody understood? All right, meeting adjourned. So everybody can get it, because you lose, when everybody giving these vain opinions or these thoughts on matters and stuff, you lose the point or the value of what was said in the first place. Bring it out. All right. You not listening, it hinders the progress of growth. It stagnate things. Right? We begin to step in potholes that are easily avoidable. By's not listening, right? Get Proverbs 11:14.
Proverbs chapter 11, verse 14. Where no counsel is, the people fall. But in the multitude of counselors, there is safety.
So it said there is safety in counsel, meaning the risk of failing, it's minimal. You don't want to fail. You don't want to make mistakes. That's why pride is a dangerous thing. Because you'll think you got it, and then you just stepping in everything. And the Lord, and when Satan right there, you about to step in a pothole, Satan got his hand right there. And you think you good. You keep on stepping, and then what? You just fall, and then it's a bigger hole that you got to climb out of. It said there is safety in counsel. And in the multitude of counsel. Read again.
Where no counsel is, the people fall.
The people will fall because now everybody just trying to figure it out. No guide. We just all out here trying to figure it out. You know how much time that's going to waste? That's going to waste a lot of time. Trying to figure things out when we got men over us that already has it figured out. For real, it may be hard. Definitely those that ain't seen a father figure or have no mentor in their life and stuff where they had to go out here on their own and, at an early age and start figuring things out. We got to get rid of that spirit. I'm telling you. I used to deal with that. You got to get rid of that spirit. We got to get rid of it and be like, no, and trusting these men of the Lord that's over us and guiding us in the right way. And they want us to be, they don't want us to make the mistakes that they made. That's fatherly. That's a fatherly attitude. Like, look, I made this mistake. Look, bro, I'm giving you this. It's hard right now. I know you don't like it, but I don't want you to do the same stuff that I did.
That's right.
That's care. That's love. What do you want to see? You want brothers to say, man, I love you, bro. Every day? They showing you love by correcting you, by giving you advice.
That's right. You said watching out for the soul, right?
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, watching out for the soul. That's exactly what they doing. Watching out for your soul. Right. You gotta in the world, you gotta pay lawyers to do that. And they ain't even watching out for it. What? All right. All praise. Officer Gabriel sent me get James 1:19. James 1:19.
This is the book of James, chapter 1, verse 19. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak.
Be in a hurry to hear. And be slow to speak. And do what?
And slow to wrath.
And slow to wrath. But it says, what my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear. You got to be ready to hear. When the Bible coming out like Philip, he ran. We got to be swift to hear it.
That's right.
Banging precept. Go to Sirach 37:11. We almost done. I got 12 minutes.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 37, verse 11. Neither consult with a woman touching her of whom she is jealous.
So this is going into counselors. So you don't need to be talking to a sister that's jealous. You women. Go ahead.
Neither with a coward in matters of war.
Hold on. It says, so you cannot counsel with a coward in the matters of war, right? Because a coward, he not listening. You saying, go out there, be strong, conquer. He like, all right. It sound good. You want the prestige, but as soon as that battle come, you gone. Play the clip. Play the Troy clip. Y'all need to watch this movie. It's good. It is good. You got to watch it for a spiritual aspect of it.
Fight me!
So stop.
You.
So look, this is the dude. He's a king. I think it's King Menelaus. The brother that was crawling, that's one of the princes of Troy. He took his wife. You know, back then it wasn't no cars and planes and stuff. So he had it on a ship. They took he took his wife. He was already committing adultery, sleeping with the king's wife every time they went and visit. As Prince Hector going to the Greeks and trying to, you know, establish peace and treaties and pacts. But meanwhile, the brother is sleeping with all the king's wives.
The hell is this?
Like he on a different agenda. That's he ain't in the same mind and the same judgment. We going somewhere, but you got a different agenda. I'm trying to stop war, but you sleeping with everybody's wife. Bro, what do you want? And then he know he had to come because they had to see both of the princes showing them, you know, unity and power and things of that. The little brother was using that for his advantage. All right, go ahead, play it.
Coward! Fight me!
Oh, stop. That's my bad. I ain't explained. Sorry. I went on a tangent. So he had to go fight. He came to the front door. They was moving with deceit anyway, but he came. He said, look, we ain't going to war against y'all if you bring him down and fight. But they was trying to take over Troy anyway, so they was like glad it happened. But he like go down and fight. And then now now look at him. He crawling. As soon as he felt that sword and that punch, he started crawling to his brother. But go ahead.
Fight!
Fight him, son.
Coward!
Fight him.
Stop. You see the that's his father. He said fight him. Even if I know you gonna lose. Fight him, son. But people counseling with a coward in the matters of war. Play.
The Trojans have violated the agreement. Fight! Prepare for battle!
Stop it. So, hold on. It says it escalate disagreements when you don't listen. They broke the disagreement. A coward. Go ahead.
This is not honor. This is not worthy of royalty.
Stop.
He doesn't
That,
fight.
see, that's why you gotta watch. This is not honor. This is not worthy of royalty. You are being a coward is not honor. It's not worthy of royalty. Read.
Troy is doomed.
The fight is over.
The fight is not over. Stand back, Prince Hector. I'll kill him at your feet. I don't care.
He's my brother.
So he put his brother in a place, because you got to understand, you as the older brother that know how to work the shield and the sword, and your brother at your feet, it caused him, look, even though he know his brother was in the wrong, to defend his brother. And then they like, oh yeah, we going to war. It's over. Y'all violated the pact. Y'all violated the agreement. Go ahead. Don't counsel with a coward, because he ain't listening. He's scared from matters of war. He might be good at taxes. He might be good at the grill. You know what I'm saying? He might be a good mechanic. But when it's time for war, don't go to this brother. He gonna say, hey man, I'll fix your car so you can flee. But go ahead.
Neither with a coward in matters of war.
Read.
Nor with a merchant concerning exchange, nor with a buyer of selling, nor with an envious man of thankfulness.
Read.
Nor with an unmerciful man touching kindness.
Read.
Nor with the slothful of any work.
Right, so why would you go to a person and asking him, you talking about, hey, let's do 30 days of camp, and this man only go to camp on the Sabbath? Or, I mean, we know some people jobs, I'm just speaking facts. We know some people jobs and stuff can't allow you to go out on camp during the week, or you might be over the road, stuff like that. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about the slothful that sit at home is like, I'm only going to go on the Sabbath. Or, flyer mission, a person that never been outside. You saying, hey, bro, we can hit 10 cities in 10 days with the flyers. He only do flyers in his own city. Slothful. Read.
Nor with the slothful men, nor with the slothful for any work.
Read.
Nor with an hireling for a year of finishing work.
Right, because look, a hireling, he ain't consistent. He's not consistent. Oh, snap. We almost over. He's not consistent. All right. Read a little faster.
Nor with an idle servant of much business.
Okay. All right. All right, get 1 John 3 and 4. So you're not listening, following orders, it hinders the sight of growth, right? You must see the bigger picture. If it's not sin and the order is beneficial, and the order is to benefit the growth of a nation, all hands on deck to get it done. If the orders is to benefit the growth of the body, all hands on deck to ensure that this order or this idea is implemented so the growth can start to come in. All right? Read 1 John 3, 14.
This is the book of 1 John chapter 3, verse 14. We know that we have passed from death unto life because we love the brethren.
We do what?
We love the brethren.
We love the brethren. So everything that we're doing is to increase the love of the brethren. To receive more brethren. So the love can be spread out even more.
That's right.
Read.
He that loveth not his brother abideth in death.
He that loveth not his brother abideth in death. Right? Because we got to see the bigger picture and see, we got to have a love of the brethren. When you have a love of the brethren, your decision making is gonna start to become better. With the counsel, with seeking the counsel, having sincerity and the genuine love of your nation, your decision making and the way you conducting yourself is going to be better. All right, play this clip. Troy clip. All right. So this is I'm preface it. So this is the king and Prince Hector talking because they like, what should we do? Because they the prince then stole the dude's wife. So he like, what should we do? But listen to what Hector is saying. Read.
Father, I know this is the last thing we need.
It is the will of the gods. Everything is in their hands. But I'm surprised you let him bring her.
If I'd let him fight Menelaus for her, you'd be burning a son's body instead of welcoming a daughter.
Stop. So he didn't know what to do. So he said, I'm surprised you let him even bring her. But he's saying, look, if I didn't, you would be, and he fight Menelaus, you'll be burning your son's body instead of welcoming a daughter. Go ahead.
We could send peace envoys to Menelaus.
Oh, you know Menelaus. He'd spear their heads to his gate.
What would you have me do?
So now his father asks him, okay, son, what would you have him do? Because he's the captain of his army. Like, you know, Prince Hector is he's the captain of the army. He's, you know, he's cold with the sword. Go ahead.
Put her on a ship and send her home.
He said, put her on a ship and send her home.
Women have always loved Paris, and he has loved them back, but this is different.
Stop. Women has always loved Paris. That's the little brother. He have loved them back, but it's different. You allowing adultery. You allowing your son to take down kings' wives. Nothing good was going to ever come from that. Go ahead.
Something has changed in him. If we send her home to Menelaus, he will follow her.
This is my country. And these are my countrymen.
Stop. You see how the father, he think about the son. If we send her back, he going to follow her. He like, look, this is my country. These are my countrymen. Bring it back a couple seconds. I ain't going to interrupt it. Yeah, now go ahead.
This is my country. And these are my countrymen. I don't want to see them suffer so my brother can have his prize. And it's not just the Spartans coming after her. By now, Menelaus has gone to Agamemnon. And Agamemnon has wanted to destroy us for years. Once we're out of the way, he controls the seas.
Enemies have been attacking us for centuries.
Stop. So yeah, that's it on that. So you see that? He had the love of brethren. He said, my countrymen, all of them going to suffer because of this woman? Of this woman. But the king sitting here, he's going to go into all this God stuff and trusting in their walls and things of that nature. But the point I want to get out of that is when you're making a decision, you thinking about the body, you thinking about the nation, the brotherhood, all right? So, hey, that was my time. Time is up. Hey, thank y'all for listening and tuning in. All praises to the Most High. Another mid-morning. Hey, shalom. Most High Christ bless.
I can relate to every one of the activity. Round and around we go. Same old thing, still ain't had enough. Round and around we go again. And they say that I'm crazy, the way that I'm pacing, but I put my faith in Most High. I know who I am now, I know that I'm chosen, and I don't plan on going. I've been going double, yeah, I've been going double.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is